Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Amy, and today we're making another epic and delicious breakfast. We're gonna make a German apple pancake that is so buttery and custardy and appley that you'll eat way too much of it, and then you'll have to go take a nap on the sofa to recover from that awesomeness. We're also having some little maple sausages on the side, because there aren't many things that go better with pancakes than breakfast sausage. You'll also see some guest hands today. My husband's mom and sister came over to help out so we could celebrate my husband's birthday. And this cozy weekend breakfast is just fabulous, so let's get cooking because I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. We're starting with 2 large apples. You need about 1.25 pounds of peeled and sliced apples for this, and what kind of apples you use is entirely up to you. Some like a nice tart Granny Smith, while others like a sweeter Honeycrisp or a Gala. But no matter what kind of apple you use, this is going to taste incredible. When the apples are all peeled and sliced up, we're going to move over to the stove. In a 10 to 12 inch saucepan over medium-low heat, add 1/4 cup or 4 tablespoons of butter. When the butter is all melted and bubbly, add 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. You can use light or dark brown sugar, but the dark brown gives a much stronger caramel flavor. Next, add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Stir this all up really well so that brown sugar starts to melt into the butter. This is going to give us a lovely caramel flavored sauce. Last, add the apples and stir them around so the sauce coats all those apple slices as much as you can at the moment. Right now, it is going to look maybe a little dry, but don't worry, those apples are going to put out plenty of juice as they cook. Cook this for about 8 to 10 minutes or until the apples are cooked through and the juice is a nice bubbly sauce. You do want to stir this every few minutes to prevent things from sticking and to keep the sugar from scorching. While the apples are cooking, make sure your oven rack is at the lowest position in the oven and preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Now let's make our pancake batter. To a bowl, add 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of table salt, and that's important, you want the finer grained salt for this, not the coarse kosher salt, and 2 tablespoons of packed brown sugar. Whisk this up till everything is evenly combined and set this bowl to the side for a moment. I popped back over to the apples right here to give them a little stir, and these are looking great so far. They're about halfway done and they smell amazing. So we'll just let those keep going and finish up our batter. For the wet ingredients, grab a second bowl and pour in 1 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 5 large eggs. Yeah, 5 of those things. Whisk this up really well like you're making scrambled eggs. Now pour half of this mixture into the dry mixture and stir everything up until all those lumps are gone. Then pour the rest of the egg mixture in and stir it again until everything's nice and smooth. Our apples are now finished cooking, and look at how amazing that sauce is. This is going to be so good. Using a spatula, because melted sugar is sort of like baking napalm, make sure that all the apple slices are arranged at the bottom of the pan and not sticking up the sides. Then gently pour all that batter over top of the apples, making sure to get the apples all covered. Pop this in the oven and bake it for about 18 minutes. While that pancake is baking, let's get our sausages ready. These are simple, just line them in the pan, cook them on medium-low heat until the skins get nice and browned and they're cooked through. They'll read 160 degrees on a meat thermometer. This should take about 10 to 15 minutes, so they'll be ready when our pancake is coming out of the oven. After 18 minutes, our pancake is done. Look at those apples and those fabulous crispy edges. This is some crazy food heaven right here. Cut this into 4 big old wedges and breakfast is served. Now, this is meant to serve 4, but if you have smaller eaters in your household, you could cut it into 6 or even 8 if the 4 wedges are just too big. You can top this with some powdered sugar, some maple syrup, or both if you're anything like me. Some maple sausages on the side, a cup of coffee, and this breakfast right here is absolute delight on a plate. This pancake is exactly what you want in a German pancake. It's tender and soft, it's almost like a custard. I mean, really, it's more like a massively overgrown crepe than an airy bready or cake-like pancake. The edges are nice and crispy and the apples are caramelized magnificence. Their buttery, toffee-like caramel flavor, the soft, juicy apples, and that little spice of cinnamon under it all. It's perfect. It's just perfect food. And I would definitely recommend the maple sausage if you're going to put maple syrup on your apple pancake, because that hint of maple sweetness in the meat, it just ties everything together. My only issue with this German apple pancake is that there isn't more of it, and I'm still sitting around wondering where this thing has been all my life. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, it really helps out my channel. Maybe let me know what your favorite cozy weekend breakfast is. Come and hang out with me on Wednesdays, especially this month, because November is here and I have some phenomenal Thanksgiving recipes coming up. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next Sunday for another comforting, cozy, home-cooked meal. Bye!